Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige for those of you who are new here. For my subscribers, welcome back. It makes me so happy that so many people have been requesting vegan videos. I love talking about being a vegan and sharing advice with people and just helping out beginners. It's just one of my favorite things to talk about, so thank you guys for requesting these topics, and it just means so much to me. And I love getting messages in my inbox from people asking for advice and tips. So if you guys have any questions, you could always ask me in a message privately, and I will just either respond or I'll talk about it in a video anonymously, without saying anybody's names or anything like that. So one of the things I wanted to talk about are reasons to not go vegan, and these are reasons that people have told me that they didn't want to go vegan because of these things, and but they wanted to go vegan, but these are the things that kind of held them back. And I wanted to kind of talk about these topics and just kind of share my feedback on them. There might be other smarter, wiser, more educated feedback out there, but this is just my opinion on these things. So I just wanted to share this with you and see if this helps anybody in deciding whether they should go vegan or not. Before I go into this, I just want to say that I personally think that having a plant-based diet is an amazing, healthy diet. It makes me feel amazing. It's transformed my life and my health, my mental health, and just has made me feel amazing and made me feel like I'm part of a movement, which is just awesome too on top of it. But I love being on a plant-based diet. I find that vegan food is just delicious, and I was never a foodie. I just kind of ate to eat. Before I went vegan, I ate a lot of junk food. I ate a lot of fast food, and now I just am a food obsessed person that loves healthy food. These are some reasons that people say that are reasons why they don't want to go vegan, and here are some of them. They might sound silly to some people out there, or they might sound relatable. Who knows? One is your teeth will fall out and you'll lose your hair. 2 is meat and cheese taste really good. 3 is my friends or family will bully me. 4, my parents won't let me. 5, you won't get enough B12. 6, humans are meant to eat meat. And 7 is animals' lives are less important than humans, so why not eat them? So those are the things that a lot of people have given me in terms of reasons why they don't want to go vegan. Not in arguments, just in general. These are things that I've heard from a lot of people in messages privately, and also just things that have come up at different dinner tables from different people. These are just some of them. If you have any reasons why, or things that people have said to you as reasons that they didn't want to go vegan, please share it in a comment below. I'd like to hear it. We could always talk about it in a live chat. Just talk about teeth health and hair health. First of all, it comes down to your DNA. Some people can be inclined to get something like alopecia, which can cause hair loss no matter what your diet is. I do think that there's ways to contradict these things with health and diet, but tooth decay can be a genetic thing. Both me and Keith went to the dentist for the first time in like 5 years. I know it sounds terrible, but we take care of our teeth. We use amazing toothpaste, we have wonderful toothbrushes, we use dental floss, and we eat a healthy diet, so we weren't really in a rush to go to the dentist. I kind of thought it would be a good idea, and so did Keith. We thought we have to get a teeth cleaning, like it's so important. So we both went, and when the dentist saw my teeth, he was like, "You didn't get a tooth cleaning in years? Like, it looks like you've had one recently." He was shocked because I had no cavities, I had no plaque buildup. He was just really impressed, and he said it has to have something to do with my diet. So I was like, yay, awesome, I don't have any cavities, I'm so happy. I thought I was gonna have all my wisdom teeth taken out, but I'm letting them chill. And then Keith went and got his cleaning, and he had like 4 cavities and a couple of extra ones on the way. And the dentist was like, wow, you guys follow the same diet? Maybe it goes back to genetics there. So I learned a little bit more about that. I did some research, and I found that tooth decay can be a genetic thing, and some people are more genetically inclined to having tooth decay than others. So those people may have to do other things, like have special toothpaste or use special mouthwash and rinse their mouth after certain meals to prevent tooth decay, where some other people don't have to do as many of those kind of things. Their teeth are a little bit stronger in some other way. So I think that teeth and hair can be a genetic thing, but there are things that are in your power to make your teeth and your hair stronger. For your hair, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that you need for healthy hair. Like, one of the main vitamins that I've always taken to get my hair to grow long and be thick and healthier is biotin. I think that having a plant-based diet with a lot of vitamins and minerals and nutrients can add to having healthy. Making sure you get enough protein and enough fat also, I think, makes your hair healthier. Although some people might disagree, and if you do disagree, share it in a comment below and explain why. Another thing is that meat and cheese tastes good. That's something that people have said to me. Like, I heard that like every day when I first went vegan. While I will agree with you back then that when I wasn't a vegan, I thought meat and cheese tastes great too. But being a vegan and having vegan alternatives, there are so many things that taste better to me than meat and cheese and chicken and fish that I just have no interest in eating those things anymore. So I suggest for people that love meat and love cheese base and the taste to go to some great vegan restaurants or try some vegan alternatives. Try out some gardening, like vegan chicken nuggets, or try out some diet cheese, especially the slices, melt them, make a nacho cheese dip, and then see if you still feel like you need traditional meat and cheese. I think that just basing your choice on taste alone, I think that you'll really find that vegan food can be freaking amazing, and to the point that I'm like a food addict, like I have to like chill a bit. Another thing is getting bullied. A lot of people are afraid of being different or just getting bullied by friends, family, people in school. I say don't be afraid of getting bullied for making positive choices. If you can make a choice that's going to make your health improve in some way, even if it just means eating a more plant-based diet, don't worry that somebody's gonna tell you like that you're wrong for doing that. Like if you think you're doing something for you that's gonna make your life better and healthier, that's a good thing. And if it improves your life and makes you feel better, those people might be inspired to embrace that lifestyle change too. Before I even went vegan, I had friends tease me and make fun of me for caring about my health. I even had people get so mad at me when I wouldn't drink when I would go to bars. Even people would be like, can't you just hold something? Like it just looks weird that you just stand there. Like I got so much negativity when I started just being healthier. And I just said, I know that in the long run, this is a better choice than caring about fitting in right now. So I stuck with it, and people just grow up and they just learn that this is your lifestyle choice and they have to accept. So I know that it's maybe different today, but this is what I dealt with 10 years ago and 6 years ago going vegan. I dealt with a lot of bullying and aggression when I first made these choices, and I'm glad that I stuck with it and didn't fall back, because these things have changed my life and changed my health for the better. Another thing is that my parents won't let me. I'm not going to talk about that because I don't really know too much about that, so I'm going to skip that. But I suggest watching documentaries with your family. If you really want to go vegan and your parents won't let you, watch some awesome documentaries on Netflix and see if they get interested. Give them some information. Go to your doctor. Talk to him about or her about different ways that, you know, being vegan can be healthy for you at your age. But I'm not going to talk about that because I don't know enough of B12. A lot of people are worried they're not going to get enough B12. For whatever reason, society has made people feel terrified that if they don't eat meat, they're not going to get B12. For the record, B12 gets stored in the liver, and if you've eaten meat for the most of your life, you probably have B12 reserves in your liver that can last somewhere around 5 years. If you're older, it might be different. For some people, it's a little less. Some people, it's a little bit more in terms of time you can go before needing B12. But people don't really suffer from B12 deficiencies as vegans or vegetarians until they're much older in life. And if they do, if they're younger, it's because they're not getting any from any kind of fortified foods at all. I've never dealt with B12 issues. My doctor checked my B12 just last year, and I didn't have any kind of B12 deficiency. And I guess it's because I eat a lot of foods that have B12 in them. Like I have protein shakes or just meal replacement shakes that I mix in with smoothies. I also have like these little green go packs that I put into smoothies that have all kinds of vitamins and minerals, and that way I can always make sure I'm not missing any vitamin every day. I also have nutritional yeast, which has B12 in it, and I've heard that kimchi has B12 in it too, vegan kimchi, which is like a fermented cabbage dish. I really wouldn't worry too much about having a deficiency there. Plus, B12 supplements are awesome. Like getting like those little like juice shots that you could take. Those are like delicious, so if that's something I have to take, I'm pretty happy doing that. So the last two are humans are meant to eat meat and animals' lives are less important than humans' lives. So humans are meant to eat meat. I know that humans are opportunistic omnivores and we eat to survive, and we have canine teeth and we also have flat teeth, and we really could survive on almost anything. Not that it's gonna be amazing, like humans can survive eating garbage like trans fat and artificial ingredients, but they're not gonna thrive on that diet. I personally feel like eating a clean plant-based diet, I feel amazing, I feel super vibrant and super healthy, so I feel like I'm meant to eat that diet. I also had a DNA test done, which I've mentioned like a million times. My DNA test came up as showing that I had not only a lactose intolerant, I had a gene that shows that I have DNA damage from eating red meat, and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm meant to be a vegan. I was so happy when I saw that because it made me just feel more justified for not eating meat and for why I always didn't really like meat too much. But long story short, humans can eat a plant-based diet and thrive, so I choose to eat that way. And that leads into the next question, which is animals' lives are less important than humans' lives. Maybe there's people that believe that humans have dominion over animals. I feel like with dominion and with our intelligence that we believe is a high level of intelligence, that comes responsibility, and I feel that we should be caring for those animals. And if you do believe in eating animals and slaughter and all that stuff, at least be doing it in a way that's respecting those animals and taking care of them. I think that what we have in this country is horrendous when it comes to how animals are treated in the slaughter, and just that whole industry is just, they have no rights. Their lives are literally just meant to feed us. They don't have any other purpose, and I feel like that's just insane. So I think that the whole concept of animals' lives are less important is a very toxic concept, but to each their own. I think that animals' lives have a value, and I think they wouldn't be here if they didn't have a value, and I don't think that value is just to be eaten. I know that there's other people that might disagree, or that they might find that they get sick when they don't have red meat, or they might feel that they get sick when they don't have fish, and I think that, you know, it would be interesting to learn more about those people and have studies done to understand why their bodies need to have those things and what they're lacking genetically that makes them need to replace it with that. Because I personally, like I said from my DNA test, I don't need any of those things to survive. If anything, they cause a detriment to me. Just saying, I feel like I thrive on a plant-based diet. So I believe animals' lives have value. I believe that they're important, and I think that humans can eat anything and survive, so why not eat some of the healthiest, most delicious foods in the world that are vegan? You can get an adequate amount of B12 from a vegan diet through supplements and even having fortified foods. If anybody's having issues with their parents not letting them go vegan or even eat healthy, I'd suggest talking to your doctor about that, or maybe watching some documentaries with them, or just, you know, making an initiative to do what you want in a healthy way. If you're worried about getting bullied, I think that, you know, I would not worry about that. I would just do whatever feels right in your heart, because the only person that really will bully you is you if you try to just pander to what everybody wants from you. You're just gonna always have regrets for not taking direction that you want to take. I personally got bullied, and I'm glad that I stuck by and stuck on this diet and lifestyle, because almost 7 years later, I feel on top of the world. At 31 years old, I feel healthy and vibrant, focused, driven. I feel in shape. I just feel great, just even having just a healthy diet without even much exercise. So I hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. If you guys have any reasons for why somebody shouldn't go vegan also, I'd love to hear it, and we could put this in another video, and I could bring my fiance and Keith, and we could talk about it together and share with you guys. The only reason, I forgot one last thing. There's just one reason that I think people should consider when going vegan, deciding if it's a really good idea, is if you're gonna be a vegan bully. And I think that being a vegan bully is just terrible. If you are looking for an outlet for sharing your opinions on being a vegan, then posting blogs and Instagram posts and YouTubes are great. But I think that there's a way to get a point across with kindness and inspiration that doesn't have to involve putting other people down. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions about going vegan, or if you have any objections to a vegan diet, I'd love to hear it in a comment below. If you guys agree or disagree with anything I said, feel free to share, feel free to leave a link. We could keep the conversation going, as always, in the comments. After I post a video, I always stick around to make sure I can comment back, and in general, I'm always available if you guys want to chat about these kind of things. If you just want to say hi, feel free to say hi in a comment, especially if you stuck around to the end of the video. I'd love to just say hi to you back. So thanks for watching, bye! A human can survive on crazy stuff. A human could survive on eating humans, apparently, if you have DNA that allows you to do that. If you have, like, that gene that allows you to be a cannibal, you could eat human and survive. So